I've realized that most NBA fans have no idea how to tell which teams are actually going to be competitive in the postseason and are unaware of the era that we're in right now. There's a very simple stat you should look at in the standings that makes it clear that there are only 3 teams that are actually going to be competitive this year. You see, a casual fan might look at the Detroit Pistons at 13-2 or the Lakers at 11-4 and think these are teams that have a chance at a championship. By far the simplest way to know which teams are actually good is to look at their plus minus. There are 3 teams with a plus minus over 10 points. That's the OKC Thunder, that's the Denver Nuggets, and that's the Houston Rockets. Every other team in the NBA right now is just noise. And I say this as a Lakers fan, with Lakers only plus 2.7. On the other hand, the OKC Thunder plus 15.4. Casual NBA fans can't quite grasp how good the Thunder actually are. In my opinion, we're witnessing the greatest NBA team of all time. Everyone thinks there's a lot of parity in the league right now. Yes, there are a lot of exciting players, exciting teams. But in terms of the competitive imbalance, this might be even worse than the Warriors with Kevin Durant. Let me tell you how dominant the Thunder are. Last season's team already had the best plus minus in NBA history, plus 12.9. 54 wins by double digits in the regular season last year. That broke a 50-year-old record by a good amount, 4 full games. 12 wins by 30 plus points, also an NBA record. 1,243 points. That's how much they outscored their opponents throughout the regular season and playoffs, also the most ever. Number 1 defense in the NBA, and the gap between them and second place was the second biggest gap in NBA history. Here's where it gets really bad. 25.6 years old. That's the average age of players on the roster, the second youngest team to ever win an NBA championship. They still are loaded on draft picks. They have the Clippers first round pick this year. The Clippers look bad. And this season they are even better. Missing their second best player, Jalen Williams, they still have an NBA record net rating and are dominating the league. I'd say the over-under for them is something like 75 wins probably this year. I definitely expect them to reach 73. And they already had a big gap last year between their defensive rating and the second best teams. It was about 2.5 points per 100 possessions. This year is over 5. In an era where a lot of fans feel like offense is too easy, this is a team that is better on defense than any team has ever been. Their whole entire team is filled with guys who are some version of the best defensive players of this generation. Lou Dort is reminiscent of prime Marcus Smart, the guy who was a defensive player of the year. Kassan Wallace is a Drew Holiday type, basically a physical, super fundamental guard. Chet Holmgren is something like a discount Wembanyama, maybe a discount Evan Mobley with a little bit of KD sprinkled in. Isaiah Hartenstein is like a discount Draymond Green, a guy who's not afraid to make dirty plays, makes a smart passes on offense. Caruso is a meme, but he's also like a discount Gary Payton defensively. And what's made them more unfair than usual this year is AJ Mitchell. Most people don't know this name necessarily yet, but he was their first round pick last year, and now he has emerged as a discount Jalen Brunson type, a skilled lefty. Jalen Williams is basically discount Kawhi, and Shea is basically discount Kobe, except his stats are better than Kobe's. He's got 20-20 efficiency on offense. Teams don't overcome a plus-minus gap like the Thunder versus the rest of the NBA very often in the playoffs, so I can dream on about the Lakers standing a chance against them. Basically, every team is out of luck for the next 5 years. I have the internet's best fantasy football rankings at fansports.com. I'm going to add other sports rankings there as well. Thank you for spending a few valuable minutes of your day with me here. Stay learning. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.